Hello, welcome to, I don't know if this is recording or not, but welcome to episode 13. We're already there on the Spooncraft server, and yeah, whoa, okay, man. Alright, well I'm gonna hope that's not too bad, but what I hope to do in today's episode is at least get a lot closer to finishing the Shulker farm, and I've already had a lot of Endermen around here attack me, and so I am using a lot of my honey bottles, which is at the moment my food source because I ran out of all of my other food. But hopefully we can get a lot of this done. I don't have any arrows, so I'm going to have to use my sword to try and kill these. However, that is what we will be doing in today's episode. Alright, so I did a lot, at least most of the redstone, and there's been a lot of shulker spawning, which I guess is half good, but it's been very annoying to create the farm. This is probably the most annoying farm I've ever made, but it should be good. So, here's the schematic, and that's just different wool. But next, I started going around with that redstone, and what I'm going to do now is finish the redstone. I'm going to make sure it's done, because I could have missed some things, but I'm going to do this area up here, and then these blocks over here at the top are just to make sure that Enderman can't teleport over here. And then we're going to have buttons all around for shulkers so that the shulkers cannot teleport either. Because Enderman can teleport to blocks with a button on them. So yeah, then we have that clock for turning on the dispensers, and that's what this whole redstone thing does. And oh shoot. Well, anyway, so after that, then I don't even know how much we have done. We have a lot of buttons to do, so that's going to be quite tedious and annoying. But yeah, so that'll take some time, and we'll see. Alright, so I now have all of the redstone in place. Everything in here is, oh shoot. Well, everything in here is hopefully correct and in the right place. But I just got an Enderman upset at me, who is right there. But yeah, so next we have a lot of stone button placing all around this thing. And there's some hard to reach places, but hopefully it will not take too long. This is really weird, shifting over the edge while on the ground. I'm flying in sneak mode in here so that I can get into the 1 block gap to place these buttons, but it feels really weird to do so. But I'm going, oh shoot. I'm going around and placing these buttons. I'm probably about halfway done with the outside. And then we have all the stuff on the inside, except that will be a little bit easier to do. After that, then I have a couple things at the top to do, and then this farm should be done after the AFK spot. Alright, I think that all of the buttons for the outside are in, so if I turn this on, then I'm pretty sure I don't see any blue boxes around, so I'm going to turn this off because I do see, alright, never mind. That was an extra block that was for some reason there. I have found a couple of mistakes in a couple of places where there should be buttons where there were not, but yeah, so this is good. And I think that we really are done, oops, with the buttons on the outside. So what I'm going to do next is come up to the top and start with the buttons on the ceiling for the inside. And once we finish that, then we have spawn-proof the rest of this island and possibly islands around it, and then make the AFK spot, which I do not know where it is. So what I now have to do is go up by 100 blocks. We did get the buttons all placed in. All I have is the outline of the honey blocks, and then after that, hopefully we should be done. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, so we have to go up 100 blocks, and that's where the AFK platform will be, and then, oh yeah, we have to water it too, but then we'll be done. So I finished all of the buttons. I have an, alright, well you can't see it, but there is an AFK spot. It doesn't have a roof or anything, so hopefully it's safe. I also haven't tested to make sure that it's the right size, but we'll see. Anyway, I also put in the water buckets in the dispensers. So what we have to do next is the spawn proofing for, oh shoot, for the Enderman. So I'm going to be doing this with water, but I'm gonna have to be really careful for the redstone. So what I'm probably going to do is just have an outline like that, and then put it like this, where it will just come out from there, and then on top of this, if I have any, then we can put buttons so that nothing can spawn there. Alright, so I'm running pretty low on resources, like rockets. I only have 8 left, but I think that the farm is almost done. If not, it is done. So, oh, there's the AFK spot. So as you can see, there's not really much in there. But I'm pretty sure that now it is done. Everything is in the right places, I believe. The only things that we'll have to fix are getting some carpets put around the outside instead of buttons, because I'm pretty sure that Enderman can still teleport out here. However, after that, then it is all good. So for us to turn on the farm, we have to somehow get over there and flick these 2 levers to turn them on, and then somewhere else around here, I think up here. Oof, well, there's a lever right there, so we have to press that lever, and then we can just make our way up to the AFK point. But, aw, they're floating. I didn't know that they could float. Oh shoot, they're upset. Alright, well that's great. So I might have to turn the farm on to do this, but yeah, so at some point then I might AFK and see how this works. So I've come over to, yeah, here it is. So we have a sheep farm that we made at some point, and ooh, we made that bigger. Okay, do I have ender pearls? I do. Alright, so we have a lot of wool. I don't really, okay, here's some white wool. So I'm going to make some carpet out of this, and we'll be able to use this for making, or for spawn proofing, and then we can finish. Oh, I could just come down here. Anyway, so here's our slightly too big farm that is already almost full in its storage system, but we did upgrade that, so that's good. This was made by Nibble and Utter Nonsense. Neither one of them are on. But yeah, so I'm also going to get some more rockets because I only have 4 left. Alright, I've made it up here at the top, and to be honest, I think that I made this too high. It's not meant to be this high. Looks like the Endermen are kind of teleporting where they're not supposed to. I'm going to sit here for a little while, and hopefully things go well. It looks like there's a lot of Endermen, so we'll see. And yeah, I'll be here for about 20-ish minutes probably, and I'll see where we're at from there. Alright, so we have finished going. It's been about 30 minutes. So I'm going to fly down to the bottom and see if this worked. So I think that the collection is on the other side, and we're gonna have to modify this so that Enderman can't teleport over here. Alright. Okay, I did not think about how there would be Endermen, but yeah, so we got 1. That's not the best, and Yeah, that's not great. I don't really know what we're gonna do about that. But I guess I will play around with ideas and kind of see what happens. Because Endermen are getting picked up in here, and yeah, I don't really know how to get rid of them. So that'll be a problem. We will need to figure that out. Alright, so if I come over here, we're at GTN again, by the way. I think that in our villager hall, then we have iron, so that we can make iron bars to, to place above the carpets. And we do. Alright, so I'm gonna have to clear out my inventory, and then I can get a lot of this iron to turn into iron bars. And yeah, like I said, we'll put it above the carpets to keep Enderman from teleporting over there. It looks like Utter Nonsense has been working at his villager hall over here. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. I think there's sheep and cows up there. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like it's working well. However, I did just realize that we don't really need that many. We probably only need a couple stacks. So this will be fairly easy. I'm sure that will be enough. 15, yeah, alright. Yeah, that'll be good. So that's really not much. And now we can go back to the farm and hopefully finish it, but we'll see. I also hope this is enough iron bars. I'm not exactly sure about that either. So I'm going to place them in, and hopefully it works a little bit better now. So I played around in a testing world, and it turns out they can teleport onto iron bars. So I'm going to have to take these out. They can also teleport onto carpet, but they cannot teleport onto honey blocks. So I'm just going to take out this carpet, and over there, then we will have to figure out something different, but I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. Because, I'm gonna have to play around and see if Enderman can teleport onto honey block, or no, if Shulkers can teleport onto honey blocks, but if not, then I will try that, and hopefully it works. So it turns out, this isn't a creative world where I designed the farm, but it turns out the Shulkers won't teleport onto honey either, so that's good. They'll just sit here until they eventually take damage, but they won't teleport away from their block, which you can't see it, but it is end stone. So yeah, as you can see, it's taking damage. But yeah, it won't teleport over here, so for at least the top, then we can just take out these top carpet and just leave the honey blocks here, because then nothing will teleport to them. But for over here, I'm not sure. I think what I'll do is just get a lot of honey blocks and place them like this, because neither one of them, neither the Enderman nor the Shulkers will teleport there. But I might just have to do that with all of these, so I kind of don't want to use that many resources, but I feel like I'll probably have to. But hopefully, I mean, we'll see, as long as it works. I've gone around and tried to fill in all the areas with honey where Endermen could potentially spawn. However, over here there might be somewhere where there's no water, because I saw there was a ledge. Alright, so there is some down there, so we're gonna have to fill in a little bit more with water. But once we do that, then hopefully the farm will be finished. Hopefully now the farm is finished, but we'll see. How are they still? Okay, never mind, maybe it's not. I don't know how they're teleporting over there, because they did it in my test world. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what to do about that. I might have to get stairs and, oh shoot. Kind of thought the water would have come out a little faster. All right. I really hope that we have our extra elytra somewhere in here. Or did I put it in my ender chest? I did. All right, that's lucky. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go back and get that. I just realized the water is going to push it all around. All right, that's a problem. Well, I'm going to hopefully get my stuff back. We'll see. But right here is our sugarcane farm, so I'm going to just to get some, I'm gonna get some rockets, and then hopefully, I'll be able to get it back, but we'll see. Somehow then I lost a few clips, but Nibble and I went through a lot of testing and stuff, and we modified a lot of things, and we managed to get 9 shulker shells, but yeah, so we AFK'd for 7 minutes and got 2. That was our most recent one, but we basically had to fill this hole with water just to keep the Enderman out, and it took a long time, but we're there in the end. So I hope that you did enjoy this video, and for now, then have a good rest of your day.